why I think PlayStation and Xbox aren't going to play nice with each other in terms of that directional PlayStation to Xbox direction is because I think Sony says they're really our major competitor and we shouldn't want to help them. And that makes, so when you see rumors about like Helldivers or all these things coming over, it's like, that would be cool. It would be good for Helldivers, but I don't know that that would be good for Sony's business.
You sure about that?
Sony can make, a couple $100 million, maybe max or whatever on Xbox, which is a lot of money. But what does that mean for their brand? There's more to it than money's made, money's lost. But I actually think that Xbox is in a different situation. They're kind of post that. They're now in like, we got to make as much money as possible. And the big difference, of course, with Sony not being willing to play with PlayStation as well is that unlike Xbox, which is really a minor part of Microsoft's business overall, PlayStation is the biggest part of Sony's business. And they have to play carefully with it. Because if PlayStation goes down, Sony's going to be in deep trouble. Really deep trouble.
But wait! There's more!
With this Helldivers 2 rumor, where it's like, well, it's happening to you too. And I'm like, Helldivers 2 isn't going to Xbox.
What?
Helldivers 2 isn't going to Xbox.
What?
Helldivers 2 isn't going to Xbox.
What?
Helldivers is a Sony first party game. Do we all agree?
Oh, man.
Yep. J-Dub, you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Craig, you agree?
A first party game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox. Finally, I want to welcome all of the Xbox players that are joining the ranks of the Helldivers. You together as a unified community will be the largest fighting force this galaxy has ever seen. And together, it is your responsibility to fight for managed democracy, freedom, prosperity, and our way of life.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
The PlayStation 5 is going to be my last PlayStation console. That's it. From this point on, this will be my last console. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the PlayStation 5 Pro just to kind of give you that last hooray. But even if I do, that's going to be much later down the line. This will be my last console. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much business sense this might make. I don't care about the time of this or that or, oh my God, it's been a year. I don't give a fuck. What I give a fuck about is exclusivity.
Tough break, nigga.
Boy, the PlayStation guys are pretty upset right now. Look, you guys saw the clip at the beginning of the video with Colin Moriarty and Porter Rock and his crew. Look, man, those guys were so sure that PlayStation would never put any first-party game on the Xbox. They were so sure that Helldivers was a first-party game. Listen, they said it. I didn't say it. They said it. And the game is a first-party game. PlayStation published it. PlayStation owns the IP. Don't forget, they own the IP. Yes, they don't own Arrowhead, but they own the Helldivers IP. And they decided to put it on Xbox consoles. Now, isn't it funny for a dead platform, for only 30+ million consoles sold? Isn't it funny that PlayStation thinks that's enough to put their game on that service? Look, man, I understand the guy being upset, but bro, it's just video games. M said, I'm proud to announce that the PlayStation 5 will be my last console. I don't care to argue this or turn it into a movement. The move to put Helldivers 2 on Xbox is absolutely vile. If PlayStation is third party, then PlayStation is dead. Hashtag PlayStation is dead.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Look, Em, I heard what you said in the clip, and I just read your tweet. Clearly, you were very upset about what's going on with Helldivers 2. Bro, listen, I can't tell you how to feel, but things are going to be okay. Look, us Xbox guys, we were upset about Xbox going third party, but time heals all wounds, my brother. It will be okay. It's okay. Because if they drop another PlayStation exclusive on Xbox in the future, it will be okay, man. Stop losing your shit over it. But the thing is so crazy about it, yes, this is a PlayStation exclusive. Well, I'm sorry, PlayStation first party IP, and they did put it on PC. But the thing that's crazy about them putting this on Xbox is MBG pointed out that Nixxes software helped develop the Xbox port of Helldivers 2. If I'm not mistaken, this marks the first time Sony has shown a willingness to utilize their own studios move one of their games to Xbox consoles. That is telling, in my opinion. Look, MBG's, he's one of the few PlayStation fanboys that I say he actually keeps it real sometimes. He calls out PlayStation. He says things that's true. He don't try to hide or be hypocritical about certain stuff. He tells it how it is. And as you see, Nixxes, we know Nixxes, they were bought to port PlayStation games to PC. Nixxes has been very busy over there in Sony, and they also ported Helldivers 2 to Xbox. This is the crazy time. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, I should say, we was up here tripping about the Xbox layoffs, and that shit is terrible, man. But this stuff right here just goes to show you that this gaming industry that we know and love is not the same anymore. It's different. PlayStation, of all consoles, of all platform holders, is putting a game on Xbox, their competitor. People said it wouldn't happen, it couldn't happen, it can't happen. PlayStation will never do this shit. I'm sorry, guys. PlayStation has done it. This is the first. Is it the last? Most likely not. But you know what's so funny? Some of the PlayStation fanboys, they're exposed. They're hypocrites. Like this guy, Tripster. Back in January, they were talking about Lego Horizon and all this bullshit. And Tripster says, Lego isn't owned by Sony. Helldivers IP is fully owned by Sony. Try again, bud. He was talking to maybe Astro Cyborg or somebody saying, yo, Sony owns Helldivers IP. They don't own Lego. So get out of my face with that bullshit. That's pretty much what Tripster was saying. But yesterday, Tripster said, not owned by Sony though. Same as Death Stranding. Why all the fuzz about a game by a studio not owned by Sony?
Nigga, we caught you. Nigga, we done got them caught you, my boy. Boy, you caught, boy. Hey, boy, you caught, boy.
Tripster, come on now, bro. You know the internet is forever. You know receipts are forever. Even if you decide to delete it, the receipts were screenshotted by someone. And then that shit just kind of go around Twitter and somebody has it, including somebody like myself that does videos roasting dumbass ponies. Oh my God, Tripster, you should be ashamed of yourself. Just keep the same energy, man. Keep the same energy. Speaking of keeping the same energy, this POS a la carte never keeps the same energy. Yesterday, he was trying to say that Helldivers 2 is not a Sony first-party game, and he Googled it, and the AI told a bold-faced lie. He said, what the fuck, you didn't put my picture in here? But this is what I meant to post to the people I tagged. Yes, he tagged me in it because this is the PlayStation fanboy that admitted he likes my content. And he really wants me to be a PlayStation fanboy because he always say, come on, Dirt, come over to PlayStation. Xbox is dead. Come to PlayStation. No, you piece of shit. So yeah, he's another guy that's saying, no, it's not a first party game. Look what the AI said. The AI is wrong, asshole. But for this pony to say what he said, and then we have one of the biggest ponies in the PlayStation community, Gamer for Life, to actually keep it real and tell Alucard that no, you're wrong. Gamer for Life says no, it is a Sony first party game. I'm not going to move no goalposts on it. Sony owns the IP. They're publishing it on Xbox. They financed it. No license requirements from a third party. This is coming from Arrowhead themselves. Gamer for Life, I can't believe this shit. Gamer for Life told this guy Alucard, listen, bro, stop trying to fanboy it. Stop trying to dodge it. You can't move the goalposts on this, bro. This is a Sony-owned IP. They are publishing the game. It's not like Death Stranding, where Kojima owned the IP, where 505 Games published the game, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But Sony did not publish Death Stranding on Xbox. It's not that like MLB. No. Sony is publishing this game on Xbox. Alucard, stop it. You're done. I just don't get it, man. You're done, bro. Just admit that you're done. Look, for example, Porter Rock, last year, he said, if PlayStation is not willing to put their own first-party games on PS4, what the hell makes you think they're going to put Helldivers 2 on Xbox? Hey, look, man, this was when there was rumors about Helldivers 2 going to Xbox last year. And a lot of PlayStation guys said that shit would never happen. I showed you guys clips at the beginning of this video. And Porter Rock, listen, credit to him. He came out there yesterday and said, I'm going to help the ponies out. Do not compare Helldivers 2 with MLB and Marathon. Don't do it. MLB The Show and Marathon are on Xbox because of obligations. They had to go. MLB had to go due to the MLB requirements to retain the license, and Marathon and all the future new games had to go as part of the acquisition agreement of Bungie, remaking multi-plat developer. Helldivers 2 had no such obligation. None. At this point, stand by for a single-player game to go to Xbox. Now look, man, why can't all the ponies just be real? It's okay. L's happen. L's are inevitable in life. We all have taken L's before. Right? Some L's are not self-inflicted. Some L's are unavoidable. And Porter Rock said, yo, this is an L. We said it wouldn't go to Xbox, but it went to Xbox. Like yesterday, or 2 days ago, I should say, with all of the layoffs for Xbox. That was devastating for us Xbox fans. And PlayStation guys let us know. They talk shit. But at the end of the day, you have to take an L. Xbox, what they did a couple days ago, all of the layoffs and all of the game cancellations, yo, damn, it was effed up. Let's go ahead and move on. That's how it is. So, Helldivers 2 going to Xbox, ponies. All the ponies that talk shit, it's an L for them. But only a chosen few will actually admit it and move the hell on. That's life, man. Like, example, J-Dub said, Sony, we will put our live service games on other platforms. Helldivers 2 going to Xbox. Somebody somewhere. Then he posts a picture of Taraji P. Henson screaming, I guess out of anger. But here comes King Thrash. LOL. What's really happening is they are recruiting the gamers Xbox abandoned. The few million of gamers that don't have a PC or PlayStation will have to choose where they will buy the next hardware. Helldivers 2 is on a PC and PS5. The real question is, will they need PSN?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, what is he even talking about? They're putting the shit on Xbox for extra money, flat out. I know you guys always say, oh, Xbox, no, they don't sell no consoles. Listen, man, you cannot ignore 34, 35 million consoles sold. Yes, I know that it's not as much as the PlayStation or the Nintendo Switch 1, but it's still 34 to 35 million consoles sold. That's still a lot of potential buyers of your game. This is the different games industry, man. How many times do we have to say this? People still want it to be 2002. It is not the PS2, the original Xbox generation. It is not the NES, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, N64, Super Nintendo. It is not those times anymore. Games are taking 5 to 7 years to develop. There's tons of layoffs. Xbox laid off so many damn people a couple days ago. They canceled a few games. If you are making a game for 7 years and the game still isn't ready or nowhere near being ready, gotta go. They're not bullshit anymore. PlayStation had layoffs. Xbox clearly had layoffs. Ubisoft had layoffs. EA had layoffs. Everybody is having layoffs. Microsoft's might look worse because they're the biggest company with the most studios. But at the end of the day, gaming has changed. It's never going back to how it was back in the day, bro. I realized that, especially last year when Xbox went multiplayer, how gaming has changed. It's not the same old, bro. I know people want it to be that way. People still want physical games. People don't want subscriptions. When you have 4 or 5 games dominating the damn industry, when you have games like Fortnite, Roblox, Call of Duty, the sports titles, nobody wants to play anything else. Besides, I mean, us hardcore gamers, we play everything, but the casuals, they're playing 4 to 5 games. And it has become terrible because they don't want to put these games down. PlayStation had a bunch of live service games. They canceled damn near all of them. That's what's happening right now, y'all. So look, PlayStation guys, I know it's upsetting. I know you guys are hurting. You will be okay. Trust me, you will be okay. And before I get out of here, I wanted to talk about Colin Moriarty. You guys saw the clip at the beginning of the video. The arrogance of this guy. He's so arrogant, man. He needs to realize that the games industry is changing also. It's really not difficult to notice. He hates Xbox. He hates Xbox Gamepass. He hates everything Xbox does. He hates Phil Spencer. But at the end of the day, his almighty PlayStation is doing something he said they wouldn't do. He said the Helldivers 2 to Xbox rumor begs a question. What could PlayStation possibly gain by selling an ecosystem with cratering hardware sales and an audience that buys few games? Why throw a lifeline to a struggling competitor? Why create PR and marketing issues for low revenue? Well, Colin, I'm sorry, bro. Maybe you need to email PlayStation. Maybe you need to ask them that question because they sure as hell put Helldivers 2 on Xbox. And we don't have to wait long. The shit is coming literally next month. So, Colin, your way of thinking, maybe you need to change your way of thinking. I have. A lot of people have, because all we have to do is pay attention to what's happening in gaming. Seeing how big the budgets are. The budgets are out of control with AAA games right now. Games are taking 6 to 7 years to develop. These casual gamers are only playing the same 4 or 5 games every year. They're not buying many games, except for the next iteration of Call of Duty or the next iteration of Madden or 2K or FIFA. They're not buying new IPs. But yet and still, you want to sit here and still think like it's 2010. No, PlayStation is doing this because they get 70% of what games sell on Xbox. That's why they're doing it. Even if it sells, what, 1-2 million, that's still millions of dollars going into PlayStation's pocket. You can say it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Their brand means everything. There's not going to be people that leave PlayStation to go to Xbox. No, they have the game already on PlayStation. There's not going to be PC gamers leave PC to go to Xbox. No, they're already on their favorite platform. But there's still over 30 plus million, 34, 35 million Xbox gamers that's going to potentially buy that game. And PlayStation is going to get money from it. I don't know why he can't understand this. I don't know why it's so difficult for him to understand this. But it's business. It's business. I don't know. Shit, bro. It's business. If they feel the PlayStation and PC fan base was enough, they wouldn't have put it on Xbox. If Xbox felt the Xbox and PC fan base was enough for them, they wouldn't have been going multi-platform. But it's a different time, and these games cost too damn much. And there's nothing else to say. Look, I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.